Ladies and gentlemen, American Cheering Bulldog Nation, happy Halloween. Sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. Well, Joe Biden fell again. Can you imagine if Trump was falling all over like this clown does? It's unbelievable. Senator Ray Holmberg, sick SOB, served in the North Dakota State Senate forever. Arrested. He was going to Prague to get with a minor girl. Sickos, man. DeSantis' height, what is it? He's been accused of wearing lifters in his shoes. Just admit what you are, Ron. Jeff Landry, the Louisiana governor and Republican Louisiana governor with Attorney General, just got elected to be the governor of Louisiana as a Republican. Much different scenario down there than we got here in Kentucky. Adventure Park suicide. This young kid was good enough to kill himself instead of everybody in the adventure park land. Thank you very much. Harvard president, in light of all of this anti-Israeli, anti-Jewish stuff, is going to appoint an advisory council. What the hell do you need an advisory council for an anti-Semitism? Ouija boards, stay off of them. This priest knows about angels and demons, does exorcisms. He says they're real. He says you want to stay off Ouija boards because it will bring out the demons. Zelensky corruption. His assistant says everybody's in the trough getting the money. Everybody. Corrupt as hell. Remember I tell you, this money we send over these folks, who knows where the hell it all goes? It's unbelievable. Morgan Stanley, you know why we could hate corporate America? Look at these guys. They're probably in their young 40s. There was 3 of them. One got the CEO job. The other 2 got passed up. They each got a $20 million bonus. It's unbelievable. Byron Donalds, state rep. He is looked at as possible VP choice for President Trump. He's saying more and more blacks are coming over to Trump. Yes. Germany's concerned about European war. I wonder why. Chicago strikes again. 15 people were shot at a Halloween party. Nobody talks about it, do they? No. McCarthy's going to be primary by a rich guy. Not looking good for him. Once again, the family says 2 weeks ago they were telling the police, you got to do something, you got to do something, you got to do something. I get sick of this. Nobody's talking about COVID. You know why? In September, only 3% of the people got a COVID shot. Biden has allowed thousands of unvetted people into this country from countries that are on the watch list. Sick. McDonald's, revenues have soared. Why? Jacked up the prices. $18 for a Big Mac meal? You might as well eat it Fridays. Trump won his case in Colorado. It's going to be up on appeal. The judge who decided it was a former boxer. American. Kesh Patel issues a warning that the intelligence people inside the Biden administration, guess what? Iranian connections. Mark Meadows took immunity. Who cares? It ain't going to make any difference. UAW ended their strike with General Motors. Kamala, in response to how Joe Biden, he's very much alive. Well, isn't that special, Kamala? We have an alive president. This is a sad story. Shawnee Luke, Hamas paraded her. God only knows what else they did. Then they killed her and then they beheaded her. Makes me so gosh dang angry. Generation Z wants to not make money, to work at it. They just want soft money. They don't want hard work money. Electrolux, appliance makers laying off 3,000 people. Bad loans are an increased problem with regional banks. Infosys CEO says people should work 70 hours a week. I like that guy. FDA says watch those eye drops. There was a list of like 20 of them. Don't take eye drops. They're causing infections. Trump is way up in Iowa. And we announced our Pentagon that we've got a nuclear bomb being developed that's 25 more times powerful than Hiroshima. Okay. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, American Cheering Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Local News. Happy Halloween. We're sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. Well, an SUV Jeep was stolen from a Madisonville driveway. How do you make that up? Stolen from a driveway. 2 mail carriers were robbed at gunpoint yesterday up in Coleraine Township. Not one, but 2. Anthony Danzel testified against his ex-wife, Amy Rodriguez, in the death of their 13-year-old child. Sad, sad story. Rebecca Allburn. Check this chick out, Jamie Spinley. People were meeting her to have sex, believe it or not, and then she would kill them. Charged with 4 murders up in Columbus. Hubert Toole, 61, killed Terry Herzog, 75, in Horace Forest Park. Hubert said, "He made me a murderer." Yes, he did. In local news, Daniel Cameron was at the Fort Mitchell Olmsted Park. Nobody showed up. Dominic Badji had been hit with some racial abuse. On social media, it's been taken down. Gary Knoll is the guy that jumped in the Ohio River and saved 2. He also pulled the lady out. She ended up passing away. Lauren Beck, 24, from Edgewood's been missing. If you know where she is or you see her, do something good. Newport is considered the most dangerous city in Kentucky. I beg to differ. I think it's Louisville. In Kentucky news, all the victims of the Old National Bank shooting, you ready for this? They're going to sue the gun manufacturer. Mills Coleman debated. Lieutenant Governor Kent. Jacqueline Coleman, Bashir's running mate. Mills, Cameron's running mate. They debated on KET. Nobody listened. Nobody cares. Cameron Bashir are embarked on bus tours. Doesn't matter. Bashir's going to win. Kentucky auto issues. More and more people are having a hard time buying a car used. Why? Because how much it costs. And I didn't realize this. Kentucky's nomadic. People drive long distance from rural Kentucky for jobs. So cars are important to them. And you don't have a reliable car, you're in trouble. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.
Happy Halloween, everybody. You're watching Eric Deters' World News in 60 Seconds. The latest headlines. Slovakia's newly formed government has announced the deployment of hundreds of police officers and soldiers along the Hungarian border to contain the growing number of migrants illegally crossing into the country. Japanese authorities say a suspected gunman has taken an unknown number of people hostage at a post office in Warrabe City near Tokyo. The incident came as police explored the shooting in the same region early this morning. Britain's King Charles began a 4-day trip to Kenya this morning on his first foreign visit as a monarch to a country in the Commonwealth, an association largely made up of former British colonies. All-star studded event in Paris. Messi was awarded a record 8th Ballon d'Or after winning the World Cup with Argentina. And Saudi Arabia is set to host the men's 2034 World Cup after Australia decided against bidding to stage the tournament. Until tomorrow, I hope you all have a fantastic day and be safe out there tonight on Halloween. Cheerio.
Ladies and gentlemen, American Jury, Bulldog Nation, this is Sports Without Boundaries with yours truly, Eric Deters. Well, first, Major League Baseball World Series, Game 3. Texans win 3-1 over Arizona. The big news, Scherzer goes out the 4th inning with a back injury. Didn't make any difference. Gray comes in, pitches 3 flawless innings. Garcia goes out with a back strain. We'll see whether he's going to be able to play tonight. And Seager, the hero again, 18 home runs in the extra season. He hits a 2-run homer, and they win 3-1 at Arizona. You ready for this? The Rangers have not lost in the postseason on the opposing team's field. In addition to that, both Arizona and Rangers have not lost a game that they've scored first in the playoffs. That's some weird stuff. All right, NFL last night. This was not pretty. The Detroit Lions 26, the Oakland Raiders 14. Jimmy Garoppolo was back, and he didn't play very well. All right, Harden has been traded to the Clippers. That's where he wanted to go. So Philadelphia says, nah, baby, nah, we'll send you there. That's what they did. All right, Matt Petgrave. This is crazy. If you've watched the video, it looks like Petgrave murdered Adam Johnson with a blade. Accident my ass. And I can tell you, as a friend of mine just pointed out, you flipped the race here. Oh my God. It would be Black Lives Matter. White guy killed the black guy. I mean, it's kind of spooky. And by the way, I do not advise you to watch it. This is the ice incident where ice played. He got in a roundhouse kick.
Yeah, he did.
All right, U.S. Open chef. This is bad, but it's funny. She says while she was cooking for the U.S. Open, she's a chef, some guy came up behind her, grabbed her, hold of her, and humped on her. And she complained and she got fired. She's been humped. All right, Frank Howard, the slugger for the Washington Senators, passed away. Sad day for the Howard family. All right, the ACC is planning on being 17 teams in the future. You know, it's not going to be long. There's not even going to be any. I mean, it's crazy. SEC, Big 10, Big 12, ACC, that's going to be it. All right, Messi won. How do you pronounce this?
Ballon d'Or.
All right, and what is that award?
It's the award once a year for the best footballer.
You mean soccer player?
Soccer player.
He's won it 8 times.
And I don't think he deserved it. All he did was win the World Cup with Argentina, 6 games, and it's a scandal.
How many times has Ronaldo won that award?
I think 6.
Who is the greatest soccer player of all time, other than Pele? Pele's 1. Who's 2?
You probably never heard of him. George Best.
He's a Brit, isn't he?
No, he's from Ireland.
All right.
Played for Manchester United.
All right. Aaron Judge won the Roberto Clemente Award. This is for doing great things. Dominique Boje, FC Cincinnati. Apparently there were some racial attacks on a social media page, which has since been taken down. I don't know what was said. I don't care what was said. All right. Kardashian Skims has made a deal with the NBA. And I was thinking, well, the Kardashians have dated half the NBA players. This only makes sense, right, Josh Wentz?
Right.
All right. Sean Payton says, relative to the Kansas City Chiefs game, that we'll play bigger games than that. Do you believe the Broncos lost to the Chiefs 16 straight times? That's nuts. Yeah. Brett Favre's defamation lawsuit against Sterling Sharp has been dismissed. Mitchell Evans, the young tight end of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, is out, ACL, done for the year. All right, NBA scores. I got them right here. Mavs 125, Grizzlies 110, Bucks 122, Heat 114. Heat's not starting out very good. They made the finals last year. Warriors 130, Pelicans 102, Thunder 124, Pistons 112. Thunder might be the surprising team. Chet Holmgren, Kesson Wallace, Nuggets 110, Jazz 102. Lakers are evened up now at 2-2, 106, Magic 103. In NHL, Hurricanes 3, Flyers 2, Bruins 3, Panthers 2, the Kraken 4, Lightning 3, Rangers 3, Jets 2, Stars 5, Blue Jackets 2, and the Coyotes 8, Blackhawks 1. And nobody died from an ice skate to the neck. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, American Cheering Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Pop Culture. Let's have some fun. Taylor Swift did not get nominated once or twice or 10 times or 15 times. 20 nominations for Billboard Music Awards. Wow. Incredible. And guess what else? She flew out to Kansas City to spend Halloween. Since everybody this Halloween is being Taylor Swift and Kelsey, who are they going to be? Who are they going to be? This is kind of wild, man. This Catholic priest who does exorcisms, he says demons and angels are real, and he advises against messing around with the Ouija board because he thinks the Ouija board can really, in fact, call up the demons. Have you ever done it on a Ouija board? I have not. Have you?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Did you get a demon called up?
No.
What about you, Josh Wentz?
No, I have not. No.
All right, big news. Channing Tatum is marrying Zoe Kravitz, Lenny's daughter. Some guys have all the luck. All right, the Kardashians signed a deal with Skims, the NBA, because they've dated all of them. Van Halen's last album is not being released because David Lee Roth, who looks a little bit different in his heyday, is holding it up. It's his right to veto its release. Wolfgang Van Halen isn't very happy about it. He needs to go on a carb diet, but we still like his music. This is wild. They found water 400 miles below the Earth's surface in some gigantic water thing. Maybe it'll save the world. The single bullet theory of JFK assassination is under attack some more from a modern day animator that says, nah, baby, nah, couldn't happen. Yellowstone is hotter than hell on CBS. Hell, they're going to start streaming it after they start airing it. Yellowstone's the hit of the world. And then you got this guy right here, Magic Johnson, one of 4 athletes who are billionaires. Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Magic. Now, what do those 4 have in common? They're all black. Thank God we don't have to deal with the racist issue on what athletes are billionaires. How come Ronaldo's not a billionaire yet? Or Beckham? They will be. You watch. They will be. Steve Ballmer. He's apparently worth $115 billion, 5th richest man in America. They think he might even overtake his former boss. He was second in command to him. He owns the LA Clippers. All right, Carol Middleton. I feel sorry. This is your kind of story. I feel bad for Carol Middleton. During the pandemic, her little business for special occasions, throwing birthday parties, party favors and all that, kind of went under. And she got bought out by this guy named Sinclair. And he's being a real ass. He's saying, well, she didn't make any money. She lost money, blah, blah, blah. Poor, sweet Carol Middleton, the princess's mom, is getting trashed by the buyer. It pisses me off. I like the Middletons.
I know why.
All right. Levi, the CEO of Levi Jeans, says you shouldn't wash your jeans. You should shower in them. I am not going to shower in jeans. How the hell do you take them off when they're wet?
I was going to say that.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to listen to that advice. Thank you, Josh Wentz and Jamie Spinley, for your contribution to today's show. It's about time you did something for me. This is the Bulldog every Doncaster day. Have a great day.